8. So these people, when they saw me coming here, they lodged the 2 appeals. And then they brought an application for condonation, which is very funny. Guys who say I have wrongly convicted them, they only appeal after 12 years. But for some reason, then they abandoned those appeals. So I was looking for those files. At least Arthur here found them. Okay. All right. We can start this.
The court, please. All the accused are now here, my lord.
Okay.
I think Advocate Mnisi would like to address the court.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi, you are at the word.
As it is the court, my lord. The court will recall that as we went for recess, there was a suggestion that we reconvene today in order to come confirm what is the situation with regard to Mr. Sibiya's representation or the status of his representation. I may indicate, my lord, that I have been approached and requested to assist Mr. Sibiya in the conduct of his defense, which request I have acceded to. However, there are still some final details that need to be finalized with regard to the paperwork, because as of now, there's literally nothing that I can start to do with regard to consultation with Mr. Mnisi on the matter, because I don't have the power of attorney as yet. However, I may say that in principle, henceforth, I will be assisting Mr. Mnisi with the conduct, not Mnisi, with Mr. Sibiya. I'll be assisting Mr. Sibiya with the conduct of his defense, such that I think the position would have been sorted out and finalized on the 20th, which will be the date on which the first recess of 2025 would then be commencing, my lords. I've spoken to him and informed him of the situation. He seems to be understanding, but it can only be fair if the court were to confer with him, my lords. Thank you, my lords.
Yeah, Ms. Kapipa.
As the court please. To again, job of the Kasewe, Gapambilin, we are Casa much Babu Minnesota, Utelio Guti, Aga Size Ubaba Sibiya, Gubutige Size Lankando, Votage, Usatige Uzazam, Utas Lunse, Gutmal Sugulam 20 hours of Kubega Pambili, no Guti Akumen. Manje asazi ke Babu Sibiya who is UCC. Understood, my lord.
Yeah, but have you consulted with the advocate Mnisi?
Ukhulumisa sanile yini no Babu Mnisi phakathi? Yes, I did.
Where was the consultation?
Manje benikhulumeni laphi? We spoke to each other right here in court.
Okay. So you have at least given him instructions to represent you.
Ushuthi wena ke ushuthi umcelile ukuthi akube uyena ozokumela. That is correct, my lord.
And your parents, have you notified them of that arrangement?
Ubazisile abazali bakho ngaleyo malungiselelo. That is correct, my lord.
Are you agreeable, and are they also agreeable that you should be, from henceforth, be represented by Advocate Mnisi?
Manje uyathokoza yini nabo bayathokoza yini ngokuthi ubaba Mnisi kube uyena ozoqhubeka phambili ngokumela? That is correct.
Okay, fine. Yeah, and the other thing is this, Mnisi, sorry. I suggested to him that maybe, it's not an instruction, it's a suggestion, that the late colleague of ours, Mr. Ngomezulu's notes, if they are still available, he can have recourse to them and also use them to consult with you concerning those notes. Is that okay, sir? I'm not saying you must use them, I'm just saying it may be that he has made notes and he has taken instructions which you may not be aware of, and when you go through these notes, you may come across certain notes or instructions which you can check with Mr. Sibisi.
Yeah, Mr. Sibiya.
Sibiya.
Yes, my lord. No, thank you very much for that opportunity, my lord. Definitely, I will liaise with Mr. Mngomezulu's family and find out if that information is still available. And if it is still available, and request that it be made available to me so that as I consult with Mr. Sibiya, I go through that as well, my lord.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the
Okay,
nudges.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, in the meantime, then this matter will again be postponed to the 20th, on which day, hopefully, Ms. Mshololo will continue with the cross-examination of Colonel Kininda. Is Kininda aware of that?
Yes, indeed, my lord, and he has made himself available.
Right, and after that cross-examination, then Mr. Mnisi will revisit the cross-examination which he wanted to take Brigadier Kininda on regarding some documents. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, that's correct, my lord.
Right, and thereafter, if Mr. Mnisi is ready, after having consulted extensively with Mr. Sibiya, then he, Mr. Mnisi, will start with the cross-examination of Mr. Sibiya, accused number 1. Is that so?
That is so, my lord.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other business for the day?
Nothing else, my lord.
There's no lunch here. Okay, then we shall adjourn until the 20th of January. Okay.
Thiwa-ke lolu daba luzohlehliselwa umhla ka-20 wayo le nyanga lena uJanuary, lapho-ke uMamshololo uzoqhubekela phambili ngokuthi abuze uKenneth Kininda imibuzo, and then uzothi kumese qede lapho-ke ubaba Mnisi-ke usazophinda ayovakashela ukuthi abuze uKenneth Kininda mayelana-ke namanye-ke namanye amaphepha athize afisa ukumbuza ngawo. Niyazwisisa? Understood,
Any
madam?
questions arising from the colleagues accused 2, 3, and 4, and 5?
None, my lord. No questions.
There's none, my lord.
Thank you, madam. No questions.
No questions, madam.
Okay, thanks. Then we come back on the 20th.